He was
went really mad about that.
He's like, yeah, I'm not. It's not Big Brother Australia. I'm playing Canadian rules. Like, okay, bye then. Go home.
Did we get evicted on that week when Tim was HOH?
Yeah, because he refused to nominate with the gummy bear strategy, so he ended up with more votes than other people because he refused to nominate.
Good. I don't want him back.
Yes, but why is he back? Why?
But search me. I didn't find him entertaining. I don't think he's a good strategist. I don't think he's very clever. He's ugly.
He looks better than he used to.
Yeah, because he shaved off that beard.
But have you noticed he's still got a very wide face?
Wide face?
Yeah, he's like skinny now, but he's got a very wide... Like, he's still got a fat face. You know when people are skinny with a fat face? Or they're fat with a skinny face? That's like me. But I'd rather be fat with a skinny face than
skinny with a fat face.
Skinny with a fat face. That's the worst.
I've not noticed, but I will look out for this tonight.
Yeah, he's got a very, very wide face. But he does look a lot more attractive than he used to. But do you know what? Here's my secret.
Yeah, you had a crush on him.
No, fucking don't go overboard. I actually started to like Dallas about a week before he left last time.
Why?
Not because I actually liked him. I thought he was an absolute dickhead. But I liked the fact that he was loyal to his own gang, and he was
in
quite.
his gang?
And Joel and Maddie,
Oh, yeah.
but Maddie sold him out. But he was quite, and he liked Levita as well.
He was dumped by his girlfriend because he was in bed with
that's
Levita and
ridiculous.
someone, Kelsey, was it? No.
He was an absolute knob. Yeah, it was Kelsey. But there was just something, like, I felt like if you were on his side, you'd be all right. Like,
because he's loyal to you and he's not going to fuck you over.
Yeah, and also I like the way he kind of stuck up for himself as well, even though he's an idiot. I think he probably will have learnt more from his last game than a lot of people would have.
So it could be interesting to observe how he approaches it this time around.
It could be, but I still completely agree. Why Dallas of all people? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I would rather have had like Alec Beale or something. No, never Willow. Never Willow. Why not Sarah Hanlon?
She's won it already. Brittany?
Yeah, Brittany would have been better than Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone would have been. Or Tala, or I don't know. Like, there's
Emmett.
only one person
Tala,
from season 1.
who walks down the stairs backwards.
Yeah, there's only Gary from season 1. Like, season 1 had a lot of good characters. Why?
Peter Brown's from series 1 , right?
Yeah, couldn't they have got Tim or Nikki back? Topaz. I like Topaz.
Topaz, yeah. She's definitely fucked up big
yeah,
time last time.
She's a character.
What?
You know. Hold up.
Somebody's changed it.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Anyway, so...
Yeah.
Oh.
Dallas went and went, honey, I'm home.
Classic. I'm back, bitches.
They all said that. And Neda and Cassandra.
So then, yeah. So Ica went in first, and everyone was like kissing her ass. Oh, it's Ica, blah, blah, blah. Kevin went in, and I put Ica didn't look very pleased to see him. And then Dimitri said that Kevin and Ica are really good looking, and he said...
Is it that you do one season and you get really good looking? Yeah.
I thought, ask Jordan Haha. That's a bit mean. No, I think it's because you can afford the Botox, right? After you've been in, right? From the magazine deals.
What magazine deals?
Right, you sell your brick vouchers for Botox. I don't know. Dallas was wearing like a waistcoat.
He looked like a snooker player, didn't
he? He did. Why? He looked fucking awful.
They can't dress over there. We've established this.
Look at your gummy bears. They should just do a task where they just pour gummy bears over Dallas, so he likes that. Neda, we've said she looked hot, didn't she?
She did.
Skinny though.
She had a funny bobble thing on her head.
Oh, I don't remember
with the
that.
hair.
Oh yeah.
It was a bit weird, but it was alright.
Okay.
She can get away with
that
it.
can be changed. No worse than the spikes on Bianca Gascoigne's.
Well, I did think of Bianca Gascoigne when I saw that bobble on the head.
And then when Neda goes in, the newbie said, "We're screwed." So that's interesting.
They're scared of her.
That was interesting. Yeah, and then she's like, "Are you guys international and whatever?"
And I did notice that Dallas was all over Neda.
Oh yeah.
He was bowing down to Neda.
So who was in the same season as each other? We'll work that out. We'll work
I've got
that
this
out.
here. I've got
Cassandra and Dallas were, and Bruno and Kevin were. Gary's
none
on
of
his own.
None of these are... No, sorry, Neda and Ica are from the same series.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
And Kevin's from 3 and Dallas is from 4.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fine.
So only ones that have lived together out of these two are Neda and Ica.
Okay, that's interesting.
Who I think did get along.
They did. In
the early days.
Because Ica, apparently, I heard this one in the podcast, was trying to start a girls' alliance and Neda was up for that. But then Ica got evicted. So then,
Ica went into the storeroom and did a celebratory dance when she got in.
That was weird, yeah.
And her orange dress matched the walls.
Okay. I don't
of
even
the
remember her
storeroom.
orange dress. Oh, interesting. Tie-in. So then Kevin said, oh, no, the newbies aren't international. They're fresh from the womb.
Yeah, I heard
that. So next up was 4 more old-timers.
These older house guests, as someone called them.
So first up was Cassandra.
I love Cassandra.
Everyone does.
Do you not like her?
I do like her, yeah.
She's fake as fuck.
She is so overrated.
Really?
Yeah. In fact, without Tim, she's nothing, in my opinion. She's just Tim's sidekick, in my opinion.
Well, she was lucky to have Tim on her side, I would say.
find her quite obnoxious. I know she's meant to be obnoxious, and that's fine, but it's like...
She's very good at faking it, though.
Do you know Rachel Riley from Big Brother US?
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I know Rachel Rice off Big Brother UK.
He doesn't know who Rachel Riley is, everyone. Give me strength. Anyway, Rachel Riley's like Cassandra, but she's like a better version. But Cassandra,
really?
I just think, is just like, oh, I don't know. Like, I don't mind her, but I just think she's like Nikki, going back after a couple of seasons. She, like, believes her own hype. I feel like she's like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, she fancies herself a bit much.
Our Nikki believes her own hype.
Yes!
I'm a legend.
Like, yeah, exactly.
And Cassandra now thinks I'm a legend.
And I feel like Cassandra sort of felt like that even her first time round. So I think second time round she's going to be.
She was like, I'm going to be a legend.
Yeah.
And now she's got like legend complex.
Yeah, and I think she's just so up her own arse, and it's fine. The thing I do like about Cassandra is the fact she's like a bit of a curvy girl, but she just doesn't seem to care. She wears like really tight fitting clothes, even though she like.
And she looks good.
She does look good, and I think that's good. And I think it's good. That's what I like.
She's really confident.
That's what I like about her confidence in herself. Yeah. Although that's also what I don't like about her. So that's interesting.
She was also wearing a dress that had like boob straps that were like belts.
Oh wow!
And it was a bit like that Kelsey dress.
Oh, the lattice.
Yeah,
that's not good. That's not good. She said she thinks she's a villain. I don't think she really was a villain, though. I know she did lie to people. That was good when she told the Pax brothers that she'd use a veto on them or whatever, and then she just went, nah. Sorry.
And she, like, fake cried on someone.
Oh, yeah, that was good, actually.
And, like, literally over the shoulder was, like, winking at the camera.
Yeah,
that is good.
That's good.
It's good for entertainment.
Yeah, you've got to love that.
And it's good for gameplay, too.
Yeah, that is quite Dan Giesling-esque. I suppose you don't know who he is either.
Didn't he go into Canadian Big Brother before?
Yeah, he's been... Well, he went in to do, like, the jury
when he
bit.
went in. And they were all, like, worshipping him on Series 1.
Gaz, he is, like...
He's
like, up there with, like...
Nick Bateman.
He's on the Big Brother, like, Mount Rushmore. Yeah, he's like, it's him, Nasty Nick, fucking Gary, and I don't know. He's someone off Australia. It's him. There you go.
Colleen.
Don't diss Dan Giesling. People, you're going to get hate mail.
I don't know who he is. So
well,
they worship him over there. I know they worship him.
He's Judas.
Did he win it?
Hell yeah. He'd staged his own funeral.
Funeral?
Yeah. He was getting evicted, and he told everyone, like, oh, I'm going home, don't worry about it. Then he got them all together and, like, did this speech, and he was like, it's my funeral, and everyone was crying their eyes out, and then they all saved him because they felt sorry for him. It was fucking brilliant. Anyway, I digress. So, Cassandra, so you really like her?
I'm really happy about her.
Okay, well, I'm happy for you.
Thanks.
Let's hope her dad can come in and win an HOH competition for her. I like to win her dad.
That rock thing.
I like that, though. I like it when the families come in.
They're all crying, weren't they?
I thought that was fun. I liked when Tim's dad come in and Nikki's friend. Some
yeah,
friend.
Nikki's like gay mate. Was it a gay mate?
Yeah, it's like, whatever. Oh, God. Now, tell me why the next housemate...
Tell me why.
Can you tell me?
The next housemate?
Yeah.
I've got Gary in my list.
No. What? Oh, yeah, you're right. It is Gary.
In terms of introductions, it was Gary.
Yeah, no, sorry. I've got...
On the VT.
Yes, Gary.
Lucky I've got notes.
He was doing it for the girly boys.
And, yeah.
Now he just wants the money.
But that was really emotional.
I know it was.
And I watched that back, and it was just like so sad that he didn't win it, because he was like, to prove that any of you can win,
was so
anyone
good.
can win.
Everything was so... He was
or
just...
you can be a winner too. And then he wasn't a winner.
He was so perfect that season. Like, everything he did was brilliant and entertaining. And, like, you know, people proper hate him now.
I've seen a load of
Yeah.
hate for him on like
Fuck you,
Facebook, on the
people.
official website.
I always liked Gary, just because he was just like, he was like an enigma, and he was like a big, massive character. He was really good at competition. He went out, he came back, he was entertaining, he like was fun, he was silly, he was up himself, he was crazy, just everything.
You've never seen anything like that.
He was everything. He was just...
He had a nickname, Gary Glitter.
Yeah, he was just... he was brilliant. He was just... And I'm glad they brought him back, and he deserves to be brought back. And fuck Gillian and Emmett. Fuck all y'all.
Worst winner ever.
And when Gillian won, Emmett looked pissed off, even though they're still going out now.
Because
even
he thought Gary should have won.
Yeah. Emmett was so fucking entitled. He just thought, oh, he was going to win it. Fuck off, Emmett. You ain't even back now, bitch. Pale ass. Get your pale ass back home.
But yeah, Gary was actually good at competitions and stuff, and like you wouldn't have, on the face of it, you wouldn't have thought that he was a strong player, and he is actually a strong player.
If you were a homophobe, you'd think he was not good at
he was a bit too flamboyant
to
be a comp beast.
But he was a comp beast.
But I am worried.
But he really did not like slop.
Yeah, he cried on the floor
Slop
because of that. I'm worried that he will be too much of a threat for this lot and he won't last long.
I'm worried that he's going to be like the same thing I said about
If I was in there, I'd want to get rid of him.
He believes his own hype. That's the problem with Gary. And he was a big character first time round when he was unknown, and now he's quite famous, I'm sure, in Canada.
But why don't you like him, Canada? He's grown too big for his boots.
They're blatant homophobes.
A lot of you.
And racist.
Oh, you rat bags. Rotten bastards.
Horrible people.
Absolutely lovely.
I don't know. I think
lovely
probably. I don't know why they don't like him, actually. Can you tell if you hate Gary?
Can you tweet us and tell us, please?
Can you tell us how? And if it's an acceptable reason, I'll agree with you. And if not,
we'll block you.
You're a racist.
You're a zombie. You can't even out-mention us.
Who said that? Oh, Spencer Pratt.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was Gary. So yeah, we like Gary. We're rooting for Gary, even if no one else is.
He also had a shoulder pad jacket on. I thought that perhaps he was inspired by Brigitte Nielsen.
I'm not sure about Gary's look at the moment.
He's let it slip, isn't he? Looks a bit.
He doesn't look that good.
Undergoing treatment.
No. What's it? Oh, do you think? Okay, we'll look out for that. I'm quite excited about the second episode now. It was quite good.
He
doing
wants
it like
a cake.
This.
Last time you got the icing. Now I want the cake.
What accent is that?
I don't know.
Oh, we're gonna be shit faced by the time we get to the second.
Do you know what he said when he walked in?
I'm back, bitches.
No, he said the alien has arrived.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. I like that.
And he had a Nicola McLean moment, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah, he had lipstick on his teeth.
Oh yeah, but Dre told him.
Yeah, Dre.
She knows about fucking up live on TV.
She's been there before.
Okay, so that's Gary. So this was the YOY. YOY.
YOY. Let me just refer to my notes. Oh God, Bruno.
Why?
I literally don't know.
Why?
Can't remember what he did. You probably know more than me.
I remember him shouting at Sarah one time and making her cry. He was boring. Everyone's like, oh yeah, he's like a real good gamer, like he's a real strategist. Like, no, he just like sat around. He hung out with like balding. That wears a baseball cap because he's balding. He hung around with like, you know, Greg, that ginger one. Yeah, Greg Abrasheen, as we used to call him. And who else? Like Aden and Kyle. It was
did he
Adele.
say a prayer with Adele?
Yeah, no, Kyle did, but he hung around with all that lot of losers. I liked all of those actually.
Can anyone tell us? And if you don't mind, please tweet us. One entertaining thing you've seen Bruno do in the Big Brother house before.
Only one thing he did was he saved Zach that time.
I can't remember who Zach is.
Zach's
so I'm
like
lost
some
here.
meathead, some boring, bland
That's
meathead.
why I've forgotten him.
Yeah, he saved him that time. He was on that rack one time. Remember that task where they like strung them to a rack? It was like a BDSM task.
Lots of medieval stations.
Zach,
yeah, I do remember
Zach
that.
was strapped to that rack, and that was the only interesting thing they did with him in the house. But Bruno saved him for no apparent reason one time. That was all he did. Then he just went home like a little bitch that he was. He's boring. He's
so what's
old.
the premise of him going back into like write his game
he went
from
on the
last
triple
time?
eviction as well, I think.
Oh, a different triple eviction.
No, the same one.
The same one?
I think so.
Is he in the series of Willow? No.
Yeah, he was in with Willow and Kevin.
He's so irrelevant now, I can't even
He is
remember.
completely
But
irrelevant.
I remember him enough to know that I hated him.
And going on about his kids. Oh, I'm doing it for my kids. Fuck off. No one cares about your kids. And then on the podcast I listened to, they're all like, "Oh, Bruno, he's got such potential. He's going to win it." Fuck off! He ain't going to win nothing.
So he was in the same series as Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin. So that's
they might stick together.